How are we doing? How's things? Hope all is well. Scully, how are we? How are we this morning? Good morning to the real star of the stream. I love it. What's known as your lovely wife. She's not up yet. I'll be honest, she's not feeling very well, bless her. She's not feeling very well, so she's not up. She's tucked away in bed in the warmth, and I think our lovely cocker spaniel was on the bed as well because she's disappeared. So I don't know if she might not be asleep for too much longer. Knowing our cocker spaniel, she'll come up and lick her to death. But yeah, no. Good morning, Scully. How are you? How's things? I haven't even picked up the tea yet. Cheers. Yeah, we're just getting started. I thought we'll possibly have about an hour this morning, an hour and a half. So let's flick the stream on. It could change very quickly. It could change quickly. It could be like that. Sorry, you're needed. Parent life and all that. My middle lad isn't due in college until the afternoon, so who knows? He might need me for something. But I'm here on my lonesome. But I'm not on my lonesome. I have you, Scully. So you're here. How are you? Cara get off to school all right? And how's their lovely Adam? How's he getting on? Right, let's get the Twitch screen on. Let's get a controller in the hand because we've got the controller. Let's drink some tea and let's game. Let's play some Rennsport. I know student life starting in the afternoon. I know he's actually annoyed about it. If I'm honest, because why couldn't they just do it in the morning and then I'd have the afternoon to myself? But I said, students, don't you like lions as well? But he'd rather be up and get it over and done with and then come home. So yeah, he's only got half day. I think he's in for. Oh, there's a dog. So I don't think the wife will be awake. Will be asleep much longer because I've just had the dog bark because the middle lad's come in. So she's going to be very excited now and she's going to be running around the house for about 5 or 10 minutes, even though he's only been out of the house for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. He literally has just got up. He's walked his girlfriend, and then he's come home, and so he doesn't have to be up. But yeah, she's doing well. She's wrapped up with a winter coat. Oh my! She actually wears a coat. my youngest, he won't wear a coat, even though it's raining. I literally have to pin him down to put a coat on him. And this morning he was like, "No," and I was just get wet. I'll be honest, just get wet. There's nothing I can do. He was told it was much warmer on the south coast. It very much is not. Yeah, well, on the coast, it's not going to be that warm, is it? It's not indeed. Straight on the coast. I'm going to have to pause the stream for a second because I'm going to have to find out why she's barking her head off. It'd be bad of me, wouldn't it, to just ignore her, wouldn't it? But that would be why she's barking, because the front door was left open for a minute, and he's just standing at the front door. So she's woke everyone up, and yeah. So I hope my wife is feeling a bit better because she wasn't earlier. It was on the east coast before it was lovely. It was on the east coast, yeah, but now you're in the south, right down south, and it's not so lovely, is it? It is in the summer. It is lovely in the summer. I love the way that my middle lad just walked in. He's put a finger over his lips to say he's going to be quiet. It's like chaos this morning already, leaving that front door open for a while. And just caused Yes, he's looking at me. He's like, the dog is guarding. Yes, she was guarding. It's like, why is that front door open? Why is that front door open? But yeah, anyway, bit of Rennsport. No update this morning. I was kind of expecting the update, but they said there was an update being released for this game, the 1.4, but we are actually running 1.13, so I'm expecting it's going to turn into a 1.14. But no update as of yet. But that's all right. I'm not going to do any multiplayer to start off with because I don't know where I'm going. So we're going to continue on with a single player. But I did get my multiplayer card, and I'm up to Division 3, which is good. My safety rating's over 2, which is brilliant because that means I can enter pretty much any race. So progress. We go on to the championship. Because now we've got to go on to the Pro Tours, the GT3 Pro World Tour. And we need to start. I don't like the Aston Martin. I really don't. I like Aston Martins in real life, but I don't like driving it in this game. I can't handle it. It's terrible, isn't it? I'm terrible. I can't handle my favourite car in real life. Well, on a game anyway. I probably couldn't handle it in real life too. Right, so the GT3 World Tour we are at. I have... Thank you, my lovely. Slave to the tea. Look, yeah. Just checking that I've got tea. Slave to the tea, bless her. Right. Here we go then. Let's get on track. So we get a couple of minutes, isn't it, to practice. Put a few practice laps in. Do you know what I'm looking forward to playing is the... in fact, I have started is the Assassin's Creed Mirage, because we've got a new update with that. And it's added about 6 hours content to the game free, which they actually said that they never would do. I kind of feel that they might have had to because... hang on, I'm going to have to turn the telly down, or is this going to come through on the... It's going to come through on the stream if I'm not careful. I like a bit of sound, but that's a bit loud. Yes, a new Assassin's Creed update, which I'm really looking forward to playing. So much so that I've restarted the game because I want to play the new game mode as well. Start from scratch. It's not a big campaign, is it? Mirage. So, and I actually quite like Assassin's Creed games. I haven't really got into the latest one, Shadows. I don't know why. I never could really get into it. I've been meaning to, but now Mirage's update is here. I'm going to be playing that. Ubisoft did a stream for it last night, did they? Awesome stuff. I take it you watched. What did you think? Got to warm up, although this was... The tea is for... Yeah, the tea is for... You've got to warm up. Have you got a nice view, Scully? That's the thing. Have you got a nice... although it might be bitter and cold on the south coast, I'm sure it's much more pleasant where you are now compared to where you were, in general. Maybe not weather-wise just yet, but in the summer, I reckon it's absolutely brilliant. You didn't watch it. You didn't watch it. You just knew that they did a stream. Yeah, I might stream it, but I want to play it with the wife. That's going to be me and the wife sort of game of a bottle of wine sort of thing, and just chill sort of thing. Because the wife doesn't like Assassin's Creed stuff. Quite likes that, and that will be me cracking on when I look at game time in the evening. She just wants to curl up and doesn't want to watch any TV. Sometimes you get a bit samey, didn't you, with TV? I like my FBIs and things like that, NCIS, that sort of stuff. My wife likes that as well, but sometimes you just need something a bit light, and I'm struggling for a light TV show, I won't lie. In all honesty, I don't like it here. Do you know? Oh, bless you. Plan on moving once the GCs are done. Oh, bless you. You have to send me a message and tell me why. Won't do it on the stream. You can tell me why. How's Adam in terms of things? Is he around? A lot. I don't know where if he's stationed or anything like that, or where he is, or try and let someone overtake me. I'm not going to let them overtake me. They're nowhere near me. I know I should. I'm coming up for a hot lap myself. I want to put one down. It's only a practice though. I should put it down. Maybe. So I'm just getting used to the car, so the beauty of a single player and not the multiplayer is that I can actually pause the game and read chat. So when I can't read it because there's corners, I can read. I know, it's shocking. Modern cons and stuff like that, but I've actually got the stuff in front of me, but even now I struggle to read sometimes. hopefully you're good to move again. You're much happier where your next land. We've got a lap in. We have got a lap in. Don't know if it's any good. No, we haven't. It came up as red. Okay, I suppose it would have been red, wouldn't it? Right, let's go. Whenever I played racing games, if there was a hill, I would always physically try and look over it. Do you know what? There's a mode in this that if you're in the cockpit view, and there's certain tracks that have that little dip, and you can't see over it. So yeah, I understand where you're going because you almost want to peer over and see what's coming next. But the cockpit view for one of the circuits doesn't work because you can't see where you're going. Hello, how are you, Albie? How's things? Meow. How you doing, buddy? How's Leaf Blower Simulator? Yes, I said Leaf Blower Simulator. That's what it's called. Is it Leaf Blower Company? Certainly, yeah. I saw a little bit of your stream. I did tune in. I was lurking away for a little bit. I was intrigued. Overturn this. It never helped me driving. No, I bet it didn't. Driving games don't help me. My wife can't watch me in a driving game. Certainly not on calls. She might be able to on this, but calls arises she couldn't because it's just you're driving wrong, aren't you? Completely wrong. You're just racing and you ass on it, and then it. I don't know. We're going to rub off. I don't know. But she was never a big fan of. Never used to find test drive. I used to play test drive quite a bit, but not the latest one. Although I've had to look at the latest test drive again. Quite impressed actually with some of it. Actually, we just need to add more taxi missions. We need those houses in that game. I'm a racing fan now. I just love racing games. I have them since I was a kid. Super Hang On. Remember the arcades? Spent plenty of 10p's with my mum and dad's money in that arcade on the likes of Super Hang On. And also some Monaco raid, I don't know, some sort of pole position or something like that, but it wasn't quite pole position. I've seen the pole positions that you've sort of like little collections that you've played, and they're nothing like the arcade was. So I don't know which quite game it was. But we're talking, mid '80s, late '80s, sort of like racing game in a cabinet. In the arcade, so it wouldn't have been very good, really. Right, round the corner. That's going to mess that up. Did I manage to put a hot lap time? No. I still haven't managed to put a hot lap time. It's only practice though, so it's fine. It's fine. Your favourite is always Burnout. Well, you'd like Recreation then. Recreation is bloody brilliant. Bloody brilliant. It really is. Made by the developers, the original developers of Burnout. And if you liked Paradise, you're in for a treat. If you didn't like Paradise, don't worry. It is different. It is different. Oh my God, we're going to hit the barriers. Finish practice there. It is slightly different. The world is your oyster. You're doing it better than me. I keep calling it Power Wash. It's Leaf Blower Simulator. I can see why you're calling it Power Wash, though. It's the same mould, isn't it? There's spray paint cleaner as well, or something as well, but they're quite niche, aren't they, those games? But relaxing, like a good relaxing game. Where are we now? Can we go to track? We're in the pit lane. We're ready to stick a hot lap in. Although it's going to be red to start off with because we start from the pit lane, so we get that little bit of warm up, if you like. And this is where it counts. This is where a fast lap's going to count. It didn't really count in the previous one, but it gave you XP. This time it counts. You like that one too? Though that one has less content, yeah. And you got your crime scene cleaner as well. That's got more content, hasn't it? lately. All these games with more content, blocking the way for actually newer games. Like I say, I'm going to get stuck with Assassin's Creed and Mirage with their new content. I'm not going to complain though. Who knows? It might lead me into playing Shadows. Who knows? The only thing with Shadows is I just couldn't get into it. But someone has told me stick with it because the first 10 hours are quite hard. It's just like, wow, first 10 hours, and I will say. But the game apparently opens up after about 8 or 9 hours. And it really opens up into what we would call a proper Assassin's Creed game. But it's just getting there, isn't it? Mate? Will to will. I'm being nice, I'm letting him past. Quite nice, really. Not so nice when it's AI drivers, which is what it is actually, but in general, I think less is more in this game. I've learned to behave myself a bit better in racing games. Just playing this game alone. Not that I was ever a bad driver in a racing game, I was always quite kind and considerate. This game has made me very careful. There we go. Do I want a blanket? Oh, get off with a blanket. No, I'm okay with a blanket. I don't want to get too warm. The fire's on though. The heating's on. It's absolutely chucking down, isn't it? It's chucking it down with rain around these parts of Essex. Absolutely hammering it down up there. I think the young lad, my youngest, left at a good time because it was only a tiny bit raining. He was still insistent he didn't want to go, which annoys me, but he is the way he is. I think it's more of the school. I mean, I remember my oldest and my middle lad as well at that school. They just wouldn't take it. No one wore a coat, so they wouldn't take it. I think it's slowly changing. But I remember my oldest best mate. He'd always turn up at the front door to meet my lad, and he'd literally have frost on it. Literally that cold. But they just wouldn't wear a coat. It's strange. I mean, it was like a street red thing. Right, we got a hot lap in. We haven't finished it. Have we? Oh no, shit! I'm off. No, I'm not. But that will have affected. Oh no. Let him be nice. Let him through. Don't hit him. Be careful. Oh, that hot lap is. Oh, bastard. I had to brake to get out of his way. Not only did I mess up, that's affected my time, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. 146. Have we got pole? No, not for long. For a minute I was getting excited. I thought, oh, we've got pole. I did get my achievement for pole though. I got it on an online race. Couldn't do it in a single player. I got it on an online race, which is really strange because usually I'm miles behind. And that race I finished second. It's really annoying because I would have finished first as well, except I hadn't messed up. I messed up halfway through the race. And then I had to get 6 seconds back, and I was literally half a second behind him by the end of the race. And one more lap and I would have had him as well. I would have got my first win on Rennsport, but no. Messed it up. I had to mess it up. It's the pressure, isn't it? It's the pressure. I much prefer chasing someone though online than being chased, if you know what I mean, on a racing game. Oh, is that going to let me have that? Oh, he's back again. Look. Back for more. Look. That actually shows you that I'm actually not going very fast. In fact, my telemetry sort of tells me that I'm actually nearly a second behind my previous lap anyway, so obviously wasn't doing very well. Go around this corner. Glide it round. Say glide it round. Not doing too badly now. Now I've got something to aim for, haven't I? Now I've got to chase him. Oh, if I don't turn my engine off. That's bloody grand. I keep doing that. Say sorry for that, my love. Sorry, My cook's back. I told you she's a bit jumpy sometimes, and she loves a cuddle. And sometimes she loves a cuddle at the wrong moment, especially when you have a hot cup of tea in your hand. So they're spilling the tea, and then there's Al. Because it's really hot. She's okay. She's just sorting herself out. So, morning, ma'am. Bless her. Oh dear. Oh dear. We've hit the barrier now because she didn't make me spill my tea. But, put me off. Put me off. I'm girl. And how's your little doggo getting on? Scully. Yeah, I think it's the name, sorry. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna try and find out. I know the name, but I'll get there eventually. It just took me about 5 minutes longer than it should have done. How's your little pooch? Scully? You're having lots of fun? Still waiting for this update over this game. Still waiting. We were told it was going to drop yesterday. It has not dropped yet. I do think once people receive the update, I'll end next. I'm not going to put a hot lap in, am I? Well, might as well just skip to the next race. 5 laps down. There's no way we're going to. Let's just skip to the pits and finish qualifying. I think that would be best. We managed to get 9th. 146. Oh my God, we're 7 seconds off. And someone's driving in the Ford Mustang, which you cannot own in this game. It's so frustrating. It's one of the games that for some reason you can't drive in it. I don't know why. There's something to do with the licensing. It wasn't quite in place at the time. And although it's in the game, you can't physically drive the game. Drive it in the game, it's really annoying. How are you going to do that? You have to lean. Without knocking my camera. Go that way. Without breaking any. Max, that's going to fall. That's going to fall. That's going to fall. I know I said it, but there's nothing I could do then, was I? It's the dad reaction, wasn't it? You mean you don't have one? I don't have what? Have I missed something, Albie? What what are you replying to, buddy? Sorry, I've been distracted. Been distracted. Oh, the Mustang. No, I don't have one. No, it's annoying. It is annoying because it's actually in the game, and I should have that car. But when there's something wrong with it, ciao, indeed, ciao. There's something wrong with the licensing. I thought we all had a Mustang. Mustang. A must-have. Right. So what are your plans today, Albie? You got any plans? You got any streaming plans? Anything like that, buddy? So I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for at the moment. I almost, because everyone's awake and everyone's up and about and everyone's doing their own thing, I kind of almost feel cheeky being on stream because this was supposed to be a quiet stream and take advantage of, do we say, the wife not being very well, and flick on an hour and a half sort of stream, but we might not get there. But we're going to at least do this race at the very least. I'd love to stay on longer, but I may not be. We shall see. We'll see how it goes. You'll be late afternoon if I get to stream. And any plans as to what you'll be streaming, or will we like, come on, you know the drill by now? It'll be Leaf Blower Simulator. Counting it down. Not sure yet. Have you got anything in the pipeline coming out that you kind of fancy playing? Is there anything that you... Oh shit, you fucker. We're restarting that because so many games you just want to start, but you're just pushing yourself to play them. Okay, so what have you got lined up then? What is there to play? And have you got anything sort of like in the sights in terms of a purchase? It's going to be a must-have sort of purchase. I may have felt started, but it hasn't told me. I felt like I felt started then, even though they've all been passed. Oh, you absolutely. I'll take that. Maybe it wasn't his fault. We're going to break because we're at the wrong line for this. Yeah, I had a feeling. Should we say partly my fault? Partly maybe. Not entirely. I can't remember half the titles. Brain hurts this morning. Yeah. Brain's too sore. I can't think of anything. It's like that Netflix, isn't it? When you go onto Netflix and you know you want to watch a film and you start scrolling, by the end of about 10-15 minutes scrolling out. Is it that sort of brain hurt? Ooh, fucking hell. Apologies, because I just want to get a good start, because I already know this is going to be tough because we're in the pros. Good start. It was quite stormy last night, so you didn't sleep well. Yeah, it's a little stormy, isn't it? I say stormy. It's very rainy around here. Obviously, you're near the coast, aren't you? If I remember rightly. Yeah, we're round them. Still feel the little rattle though of stones. Oh, I've been hit. I have been hit, but we're round. We're good. I've been hit again. For a second. But nudged a bit. I thought I'd glided through that perfectly then. I mean, it only took me about 4 or 5 restarts. But I thought we were round perfect, but obviously not. Break. Oh, the doggo's saying sorry to the mum. I'm sorry, Mum. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. She got so excited to see you. You happened to be holding a cup of tea in the hand. It was entirely my fault. I couldn't control myself. Oh, you don't have to apologise. Finish this race at the very least, and then see where we go. As I say, this was a totally impromptu stream, and my impromptu streams can go for a long time or they can go very short, so it depends what life has to throw. So, I thought I could get an hour and a bit maybe, but we shall see. Quite happy with second. If I can get second, see, all I'd be happy with just a badge. So gold, silver, or bronze will do me in the pros, because this is pros, and it is hard. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you can see already that person in front of me is good 5 seconds, 6 seconds in front of me, 5 seconds in front of me. But so it's going to take a lot of reeling that person in whilst behaving myself on track. That wasn't exactly the best of performance. So we're up to sort of difficulty that is quite hard on the single player things. I'm not doing multiplayer at the moment because I don't quite know where I'm going with the stream at the moment. and I'm just gonna see how we get on with the single player for a little bit. Not that way, the single player can have a nice little chit chat with you lot anyway. Multiplayer is a little bit harder because I should focus, shouldn't I, on the multiplayer. And I have been focusing on the multiplayer because I've got my safety rating up to 2. Now that might not sound a lot, but considering it was as low as 0.5 because some idiot was hit me, and the game determined that for some reason that was my fault. It does penalise you sometimes for that, not your, when it's not really your mistake. If someone cuts across in front of you and you can't do anything but hit them, then that can't really be your fault, can it? Let's face it. But this game likes to go, no, hold my beer, give you a nice big penalise for something. Now I don't mind getting penalised for not getting the edges properly and stuff like that, and going slightly off the track. That's fine. I get the game. That game wants you perfect, and this game wants you perfect in terms of how you drive, and that's great. But sometimes incident points, they're not really your fault. It needs to be a bit kinder. Certainly when it comes to online racing. But then how does it do it? How does it manage it? I don't know. We sample the weather first, make sure it's acceptable for the rest of the country. It wasn't. You got the weather first, did you, Albie? All this rain. Bless you. Got cold weather first. I suppose around the coast you would get the cold weather, wouldn't you? You get the snow though. You don't really snow around the coast, does it? Not normally. It's the last place to snow, isn't it? I know lots of people were hoping for snow. I had a little chat with someone who you might know, Pax, this morning via Discord. She had a little chat. She commented on my thing. It's not really a chat, but she was saying she was hoping for snow because she's on site today, and she was like, "Could the snow fairies come? What's the snow fairies?" Sea air keeps most of it away. Yeah. So is it a case of you like being by the sea in the summer, but not so much in the winter? Or do you like a good wintry scene by the sea? Get cold and crisp, can't it? Oh, we're struggling. We're in third, but we've got someone on our tail, so we'll let someone past. Are we gonna? That wants to go this morning, my lovely. Max has already done it as well. Wants to go. Right, pause. Get bad. Get down and pedal to the metal. Right. Oh, I'm off the track. I've let him through. Oh, bollocks, and now I've hit him. That was totally my fault for hitting him. Now we've got trouble because got the next one queuing up behind me now. Although I might have hit them. Oh my god, there's two of them. We're in trouble. There's a queue forming behind me. Quite like this car, but I think I am struggling with the fact that we're onto Pro now, and I'm not quite at that level. I don't know if I'll ever be at that level, if I'm honest. But I enjoy it. I'm here because it's where life took me. Really exposed to the wind. Wouldn't mind being further inland, if I'm honest. But it must be good in the summer. I always call this sort of time of year interesting weather because you get everything, don't you? And you still get nice days that are sort of warm, if you like. But I think winter's here now, isn't it? Sort of past. Did we say past autumn? You bastard! Wow. Wow. And actually, maybe the game's improving because that has determined that as being my fault. Literally, I just took it and I'm getting taken out again. Who is this person behind me? With Team Marchand. Marchand? He's a prick. Or she's a prick, anyway. Fucking hell. Taking me out. All AI drivers fucking pricks, eh? Almost bad that I'm calling an AI driver a prick, but they are. Completely took me out. Current lap cancel. Oh, it's giving me a penalty. It has. Absolute fucking bastard. It's giving me a 10-second penalty. It's caught up and it's decided to. How was any of that my fault? How? Don't upset Sky. Honestly, I'm in shock. How is any of that my fault? We were talking about this the other few days ago, Alvin. Whether Forza, I think Forza is more lenient than this. It might not be when at times, but when getting hit by that, it doesn't penalise you 10 seconds for someone ramming you off the track. I mean, it does penalise you when it's not your fault. I get that. I suppose it's got to be hard for the AI or the game, the programming, to determine what is and what is not someone's fault. It's a bit like Universal, if you go into the back end of someone in real life, isn't it? It's deemed your fault. It might not actually be, but it is deemed your fault, isn't it? It doesn't count for the fact that someone might just literally just brake checked you and you had no choice to go into them, did you? In real life. Why would that happen? Why would someone want to damage their own vehicle? I don't know, other than an insurance shop. But I just say it happens. And VAR, indeed, we should have VAR. Let's see, there's me backing off. I could have chose to hit him, but then, you know. We're at lap 7. There you are. That's how you pass. You pass like that without hitting anyone. If you are going to give them a little thing, it's the most tiniest touch. Don't just go and ram them off the track. The thing is, it's pointless. I'm past that person, but technically that person's ahead of me now because I've still got 10 seconds on added to my time, which is really boils the blood, or should we say boils the piss? I don't know. Whichever you want to, wherever you feel more comfortable with. Really, you did hit. I did not hit them. That one I gave a slight little nudge. It was a nudge. It was a friendly nudge. Little nudges are fine. Little slight coming together, absolutely fine. It wouldn't be a Dave stream without me touching someone, would it? Not in terms of another car or anything. Be careful what I say there, wouldn't it? Used against. Oh, we've done. Finished. We've finished. Where did I end up then? King 12th. What? Disqualified? For what? It has disqualified me. Mix it together, boils the bliss. There's no bliss there. Oh my god. Exceeding incident points it has disqualified me. You see, that's the thing. It's so hard to sometimes keep your car on the track and not pick up those little tiny ones. But when you get hit and it gives you 6 or 7 incident points just like that, and it's not your fault, then there's nothing you can do. Is the patch already available? It's not, buddy. It's not. I am running 1.13, so 1.14 is not out yet. Officially not out yet. So sorry to be the bearer of bad news, buddy. It's not out. I came for the patch this morning as well, expecting it, but it's not there. So it's going through its certification sort of business and whatever. But cheers. I'm just gonna pause the stream for a second, so I'm gonna talk to my lovely wife just for a second because Family Guy first and all that. It will later. Okay. Oh, very much so. It was due yesterday, wasn't it? Yesterday, but it depends on sort of like its processes. So there may be a patch on PC for this already. It may have gone through on PC, but I'm playing on Xbox, so not currently. There's not on Xbox, and I know Xbox have their certification sort of process, and what is expected. It's going through fast track. I know that, but something might not be quite right or whatever. Interestingly, Fox Gamer, what are you playing on? How do you play this game? Do you play this on PC? Do you play it on PlayStation, or do you play it on Xbox? It would be interesting to see who, because again, PlayStation might have had their patch as well. It might be just Xbox slightly behind in terms of patches. I don't know. I'm thinking to buy for PS5. Okay, you got a will? Are you looking at it because you've got a will? It's a brilliant game. I absolutely adore it. From a controller perspective, it's great. It really is. I play a lot of racing games, and I'm not saying I'm really good or anything like that. I'm shit at most games, but I enjoy racing games the most. And from a controller perspective, it's brilliant. Um, I'd like the AI, do we say ironed out a little bit, and maybe if sort of some of the points not necessarily your fault, but I get that the whole game rewards you for driving, on point in terms of the actual track itself. Seb, thank you for the follow. Thank you, buddy. Make this chappy very happy. At the moment, you're playing GT7 only, and I have a G923 with the new pedals from Logitech. Yeah, so you need to wait for the update then. You definitely need to wait for the update because, from a wheel perspective, it's not good. It's not good. But Seb, nice stuff. Nice stuff. 007 as well. Look, I'm getting the feeling that you and me are, like that with the 007 as well. Love James Bond. Love James Bond. Looking forward to the new James Bond in the new year as well. I'd love to hang for a minute. I'm just going to put the stream on pause for a second because I need to have a nice little chat with my wife for a minute. And then we see where we go. At the moment, I'm playing G. Yeah, there you go. I'm reading the same message again, so I mustn't do that. So back in a minute. Not sure for how long, but back in a minute. Back in a minute. I'm back. Back for a bit more. Do I need another cup of tea? I'll love another cup of tea. I've just got to sling this down my neck, though. We're going to stay on for a little bit longer. No, don't sling it down my chest. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Right, let's get the Twitch screen back on. So, yeah, we're back. We're back. I don't have a Will Fox game. If I had a Will, I wouldn't be playing this. I'd be raging. I would be raging. I do have a wheel upstairs, but God knows what it is. So much so I haven't used it, because the only thing with wheels and stuff is that the wheel that I have, I literally have to program it for every game, and I can't be bothered to do all that. So I just play from a controller. I'm on my couch or my sofa, if you like, or my settee, however you want to call it, and I've got a controller in hand. I've got the laptop in front of me. I've got a camera there, microphone to the right. Got my Essex Tea also on a little table in front of me. I can see YouTube as well. So we're just chilled. We're just chilled, honestly. And the dog can come freely, come and go. I am a family guy, so you may hear other noises. You know, it can often be quite chaotic, but you get the Essex charm. That's what it is. You get what you get. I don't want to be something I'm not. And if I had a will, I'd probably be crap. Simple as that. But it plays really well from a controller. The only problem is, as I'm restarting that race, because I'm not having it. I'm in the single players at the moment. I'm not playing online because of all the things that are around me at the moment. I know I can't do a dedicated, so we're just playing a single player at the moment, and that's what we're doing. Yeah, I know. See, I'm a rubbish. If I was a good gamer, if I was a good gamer and a good racing driver, I might have a wheel put up in front of me and all the pedals and all that. And I bless you lot. Honestly, I really am envious of you lot that have that sort of setup. But I don't think it would sit right for me. I haven't got a set space where I can just leave it. Do you know what I mean? So single player is what we're doing. We're restarting this race because I'm not having it. I'm not starting where I'm happy to start ninth. Happy to start ninth. Here we go. Here we go. The other thing is that with this game is I haven't worked out how to start the game yet. So as most people online haven't worked out how to start a race properly. Because the game penalises you for revving your engine as well a little bit. I'm not quite sure how. Trying to start. This might take it from the little nudge, slight little nudge. Brakes. Do not come across me. No. Oh, come on. Oh, surprise. It didn't give me an incident point. I was kind of half expecting it to then. I mean, none of it was totally not my fault, but that's usually the game doesn't care about that usually. We've got a bit too wide. Is that going to classify me as an instant point? Yes. 1 or 2 on each lap is fine. We'll iron it out as we go along, but mustn't hit anyone, that's the thing. If you hit anyone, or even if they hit you, sometimes it's turn. Oh no, they're going to rack up another one. Oh, fucking hell, 2 already. Shit. Behave, Dave. Behave. Oh my god. Didn't even look at that guy that come around me then. Didn't even see him. Didn't see him in my mirror. Mirror signal maneuver. Oh. Kind of forget about that in a racing game, didn't they? I think you should play so many racing games. You're so used to that if you nudge someone or clonk someone, it doesn't really matter too much. It doesn't affect you, but this is a proper simulator and really the most slightest touch. Even that, the apex, the most slightest catching the apex slightly wrong. My god, do you know about it? But the beauty of this game is there are no problems online. I will say that absolutely works out the box. Day one online, just the controller aspect of the wheels aren't working. That's the thing. The online side of things is brilliant. I can't fault it. You're going to get some dickheads, obviously. I'm sure someone's called me a dickhead online as well, probably. But you know, I don't do it on purpose. That's the thing. I do try and stay out of people's way. Sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes it's just you catch the apex wrong and you spin into someone else's sort of path, and that's not really your fault, is it, as such? But technically it is. You know, you should be able to handle the car, shouldn't you? Right, here we go. Only 2 incident points so far, so it's good. And the trouble is I'm running 7th, whereas I was running 2nd, 3rd or 4th runner. But it goes to show that I was holding people up. I knew I was holding people up in that position. That was a false position. And at the moment we're just looking to improve. That's all we're doing, really. We know we're not going to win the championship or anything like that in this game. Not now we're in pro anyway. So we're looking to improve my craft, if you like. Who knows, someone might take someone out and I might elevate a position. We'll be there to pounce. Follows, I love a good follow in the morning, so thank you buddy for the follow. Honestly, it means well. Means you might come back to my proper streams on Saturday and Sunday morning, or another time if I fit in an impromptu stream. Just what we do it for. We do it to interact with people, do it to have a little chat with people. Viewers, is not what we do it to make a connection. Make a connection. You might come back and say you get to know this Essex chappie a bit better. Are we through another lap? Nearly. I'm still on. Oh, don't talk too soon, Dave. I was going to say I'm only on 2 instant points still, and then he comes off the track. Yeah, 3 instant points. On cue. That's the other thing. Racing on pro, you get less instant points as well. So. Not much to play with, so you really do have to be. Not only are the races harder, again the AI, they're faster. They don't always behave themselves very well, but they are faster. And the fact that you've got less instant points means you have to be pretty much perfect going around that track, line-wise anyway. One of us. Oh yeah, definitely become one of us and come back and join the Essex Tea fan club. You never know, you might do. Should I change my name to Essex Tea? Should I get rid of Chester Copperpot and just go straight to Essex Tea? Always, when I changed it to Chester Copperpot, I wanted the 85, which obviously we've got, because everyone knows where Chester Copperpot's come from. We like talking about the 80s, so I still kind of want to keep it, but the Essex Tea, going full on Essex Tea, it could be a way to go, isn't it? Still toying with that idea. No more, we're alright for a minute. I thought, that works to be awkward if they rebrand, keep it as is. Yeah, it is the. Oh, what if Essex Tea rebrands? Or if they fire me? if I get demonetised, they go, no, sorry Dave, you're too squarey, you talk too much shit, not good for the brand. Yeah, I suppose there's that point, isn't there? They say they're moving to Suffolk Tea. They're in Cornwall, they're not going to move, are they? You're right. I shouldn't change it completely. Everyone, you can know me by several different names. Innit? Sprout the Essex Tea. Just keep talking about the Essex Tea. So we're comfortable in 7th. We're not going to do any better, but we're 5 seconds off. So we can't really see them at the moment. We'll just about see them because they're having to brake heavy. That's all. But we are behaving ourselves. We're not picking up any more points, dare we say. We're only on lap 5 of 8. Only on 5 of 8. Brake, 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 brake. Shit. I said it, didn't I? I said it. I shouldn't invite that own pressure, should I? Or there's an invasion and Essex becomes New Berlin. Yeah, you never know. New Russia. I'll tell you what, if there was an invasion, I don't think any of us would be online, would we? Let's face it. Yeah, there's an invasion outside. But I need to be playing my game. I think that's going to happen. The only invasion you're going to get is the invasion of Essex Tea in your home. You need to buy something. There'll be a link in the messages soon. Serious? You buy your own Essex Tea or Essex coffee? An Essex invasion of the emotes, Albie. You need to spam the emotes because if you follow this Essex chat, you get the Essex Tea emotes. Spam them. You'll get the memo eventually. Oh no, I'm off the track! I don't know why I auto-corrected then for a second. I just caught myself for a second and then kept it. It's giving me an instant point, isn't it? Oh, and now we're fucked up because there's another one. Oh dear, 2 in quick succession. 6 out of 10, we're on lap 6. So we've only got 4 instant points to play with. I was going to say there's no cars near me. We'll just overtake them up because one span. But you missed the chance to spam the emotes. The British population these days. Oh no, don't read the chat, don't read the chat. The British population these days are the equivalent of those that got left at home during the 1940s. Yeah. Now, what it'll be like, right, we've got to have the blackout. Turn all the lights off. Turn all the lights off. Oh no, fucking someone turn the fucking internet off. Fuck's sake. Could you imagine it? Could you imagine World War III actually physically being started because someone turned the internet off because Russia cut the cable? And that's it. Right, that's it. Fuck it. Let's go. You know, or something like that. Or we accidentally do the same to them. Turn off that beatbox. Yeah, honestly. The tea wars are better. Further tea wars. Drink the Essex tea. Don't drink that Yorkshire tea shit. Drink Essex tea. Get some Essex tea. Yeah, you won't go back. You won't go back to Yorkshire tea once you drink the Essex tea. There you are. There's the message. You can have your own Essex tea. Honestly, your own box of Essex tea or coffee in your own home. And honestly, once you drink it, you won't go back. I promise. Buy the tea. Buy the tea. And while you're at it, give me a follow. Go on. You know you can. Follow makes this chappy happy. It means you might come back. Corner, what are we on? Lap 7. 4 instant. No, don't talk about it. Don't fucking talk about it and do it, Dave. Fucking hell, I was literally in word of talking about instant points, weren't I? And then I pick one up. Oh, will I ever learn? Will I ever learn? So now we're going to have 3 to play with. Terrible, aren't I? In theory, though, I'm not going to get anywhere, am I? So I just crawl now. I should just crawl around the circuit, shouldn't I? Crawl around the circuit. We're on our last lap coming up now. You can pause it because that's what's good about the single player. We can pause it. We can also spam our own emotes because Albie's gone to sleep. And you can also hear the banging of a biscuit tin. As I'm offered. There you are. Look at these emotes. Look at them. Look what you get. Spam my own emotes. There's a biscuit tin with a custard cream. Look, nice custard cream, and also we have the. I've got to dunk it, haven't I? I've got to show that it's good for dunking, but I'm struggling to put the lid back on. I can get the Essex Tea out. Champion of all teas. Oh no, dog's in the way. Dog's trying to do the same. No, get over 8. I'll drink. I was going to dunk the biscuit, but the dog is after. You got to head off. You've got exciting household chores to get through. Enjoy your exciting household chores. Enjoy them, Scully. Good luck. Catch you later. All the best. Nice biscuit. Thank you, Scully. Right, we will get through this lap. Three incident points to play with, but we're not. We're going to keep it clean. Keep it clean. That's the plan. Okay, I've got my cuppa. What was next on the list? I know that feeling. What's next on the list? Next on the list is not to. That's run out already. Right. There we go. Round the corner. Great. This corner's got me a few times, but it's not hitting me this time. Oh, it's telling me, look, I've run out of fuel. Less than a lap remaining. It's a good job that we're near the end of the race, isn't it? Nearly there. Do you know what? We're going to get a clean lap. We're going to get a clean lap on the last lap. It's going to be my quickest, I think. It's going to, no, not quite my quickest, just shy of my quickest, but all good. You'll be right back. Okay, bud. Piping hot tea, lovely. Finished the round. He finishes the round. Look, there you go. So we'll take that. Okay, next P. So this is my leveling up. It's not going to be doing my multiplayer. Do we go into a multiplayer race? Should we do a multiplayer race? We could. We've had a warm up. I did say we weren't going to, but maybe do we try a multiplayer this time? We have to really concentrate, though. Really concentrate. Not sure I'm ready for that. What we got then? All these are running so far. We've got one coming up shortly. Fits my time at 9:39. amateur. There you go. We can do the amateur. That'll let me select the car. We're in touring cars. We can that's good. We can select the Hyundai Elantra and NTCR, or we can do the Audi RS3. I think we'll stick with the RS3. That's what we're quite happy with. There's only 4 of us in this race so far. Come on, there's only 4. Why is there only 4? Because the player count on this game is really good. Factoring in the sort of the PC side of things, which has a big following for this game, and the PlayStation and Xbox side of things. But maybe, oh no, there's only 2 of us left. Oh well, guaranteed second. Hey, guaranteed second. We'll take that. Maybe they're shit. Who knows? Might get first. It might happen. Or I might pull the plug. Go. Shit. It's already. But you get 50 of them on the practice, so it's good. And it's only for like that a minute. Oh, it's this track, is it? Oh dear. Plenty of opportunities to wiggle wobble, as we call it. I might get my second. Although this time it'll be with less players. So it's the Hyundai versus the or the Hyundai versus the Audi. The safe car driver versus the maniac. 40 seconds down practice. Who knows? They might drop out, and I might be just left me in on my own doing the race. I'll probably still get disqualified. You know that, don't you? They're in the pits. Why are they in the pits? Oh, because it's no point racing, isn't it? It's just maybe they're in the pits because they came off. I'll put a lap in. Even on practice, I'll put a lap in. I've also spun as well, just to. But it's alright. It's alright. How many more seconds are there? 50 odd seconds. 50 odd seconds. Here you go. So we go straight into a bit of an online race and see how we get on. Shame there's only 2 of us in it, but from an achievement perspective, that's a 50-50 chance of getting a win. I just wonder if that achievement would count because there's only 2 of you in the race. So we're like, no, that one doesn't count. It doesn't count. Who knows? Bring it back. Right, there you go then. So, on to the next stage. This is where it's going to matter. The qualifying. Go to track. So nice clean oh god. Turn my engine off, I didn't mean to. It doesn't usually count on the first lap, so that's alright. Don't mind that. I'm going to put a marker in and we'll find out how good this person is, T Barber. So they're still in the pits. Why are they still in the pits? I'll get a lap in anyway. We'll get a lap in. Can't believe there's only 2 of us racing. The literally every race that I've been in has always been full. There's only 2 of us. I mean, I know the time of day. Maybe it's late, but like from an American perspective, and it's early from a European perspective. So maybe that might be it. You can only race what's in front of you, can't you, or behind you. At the moment, there's no one because he's in the pits or she's in the pits. They're in the pits. They're in the pits. So we're going to get at least second, Albie. Or beside you, yeah. We're going to get at least second. Well, that person's just like, well, it doesn't really matter if I finish first or second. I'm on the top of the grid anyway. They might be leading me into false pretenses, might they? They might be. They know how good they are, and they don't need to. They don't need to put a qualifying lap in. They can just sit there, and just wait for the 7 minutes, have a cup of tea. Whilst I work for a lap. Who knows? We'll find out. Could always drop out, couldn't they, and just leave the track to me completely. I wonder what would happen. I really wonder what would happen if we're in a race and everyone just left. And I'd be like, yeah, we're going to get our win. We're going to get an achievement for winning an online race. And it goes, nah. Not enough people. Achievement only counts if there's at least 5 people in the race or something like that. What it means is I'm guaranteed second, even if I get DQ. So we post our first lap at 1:32. That is clean. And then we'll try and get higher than 1:32. So we've got enough time to put another lap in. Talk too soon about handling this car because it still feels like a bit of a beast at times. They are. Missed it. See, it doesn't take much to miss. I almost want to crawl around and just have a cup of tea. Have a cup of tea, he says. Have a cup of tea. The other driver is old man. No, I raced old man. I raced him yesterday morning. I had a couple of races with old man yesterday. He comes up as Mark. His tag on there would be Mark, and then Rennsport. So if you see Mark Rennsport or dash Rennsport, that is old man Matchy TV. Good chap. Chap. It's bloody quick as well. He didn't win the race though. Neither of them he didn't win that I was in. He comes second. That guy's still in the pits. Probably where I should be now. Oh, finish. Look. Finish. Did not start. Are they next stage? Let's go to track. Are they actually in the race, or am I on my own? I got a feeling they're not in the race. It's just me, isn't it? It's just me. How can I come last? I can come first and last at the same time. I can't. They're not dropped out. They're just in the pits. Maybe they're one of those drivers that are going to start from the pits and they're just going to leave themselves a challenge. It's me thinking, yes, I'm going to get a win, and they'll still beat me because they're that much quicker than me. They start from the pits. Time trial. Right. Take our time, can't we? Get overtaken by Kit. Well, thank you, Mr. Barber, or Mrs. Barber. We're going to get our first race win, in theory. Although I'm expecting it not to pop up because there's not enough people in the race for it to count, surely. Or maybe the update's happened and it hasn't happened for me. And then it's going to go right mid-race and it's going to go, right, we need to update. And then it'll I'm not getting disqualified now. I think I'm winning this, buddy. I'm going to take my opportunity. I'm going to see if it gives me an achievement for doing absolutely nothing. You watch me rack up the incident points though. So because it's an amateur race, I'm allowed 20 incident points. Celebrate our first online win without actually racing anyone. It's shocking, honestly, absolutely shocking, because every online race I've done has always been with at least about 10 people. And to just do it with just 2 people and that person doesn't even start, it's like, maybe they're just settled, I'm going to get second regardless of what I do, so I'm just going to cup of tea. Yeah. We're going to take the win. At least I hope we're going to take the win. It might happen. Should happen. But I'm expecting it not to happen in terms of an achievement or anything like that. It will get cancelled because, in all honesty, it really shouldn't count as a win, should it? Not racing anyone, it really shouldn't count as a win. But stranger things have happened in games. So I'm going to get a rare achievement that a lot of people won't get if it pops up. For winning a race. All I have to do is just drive the car around 6 or 7, 8 laps, maybe even 8 laps. I think it's 6. I think I could be wrong. Tell you what, I should really get it completely clean, shouldn't I? I shouldn't have one incident point. It should be an immaculate drive, shouldn't it? I'm sure I will mess up at some point. Right now. Because I'm not racing, I can just come off the accelerator and correct myself. But I did nearly lose it. Just after you lost the car, even though you're not racing anymore. That would be a Dave thing to do. So a leisurely drive then. Save this for Sunday, shouldn't we? Sunday morning drive. Drive time with Dave. Brought to you by Essex Tea. Tea of Champions. The old radio show, shouldn't I? We're still going. 4 laps done. I'm just wondering what this is going to count as. Or maybe there's a little cheat where people can start a race and not actually race, and that maybe their safety point goes up because they never actually hit anyone. There could be something like that in the work. You know, that could be a reason. I wonder if that works. Actually take part in a race, but get full safety points because you don't hit anyone because you didn't race. Who is this Essex Tea brought to you by Tipsy Jam. See me concentrated because I'm like no instant points. I really shouldn't have to concentrate, should I? Just, I'm sure I can mess it up. Should be able to just drive, shouldn't I? With a cup of tea in one hand and just carry on, shouldn't I? There you go. I can brag, can't I, at the end of this? Dave, won a race. I won a race. On Rennsport finally. Who did you race? Oh, the field was packed. It's packed. There's 20 other racers. Oh my god, I knew this would happen. No one on the track I'm not racing, anyone can still hit the barrier. There you go. A bit of comedy for it as well. Just adding comedy. Not racing anyone can still hit a barrier. Terrible, isn't it? Can't even complain about the AI, can I? Fucking AI. Who put that in the road? Invincible cone. Alright. I wonder how many more laps there are. But it's been 5 laps. Near the end of the lap now. I can't believe I messed that up. No, I can actually believe. That's the thing. I can believe. I know me. I can be clean as a whistle, and when it matters, fuck it up. Pressure? What pressure? Pressure of actually trying to keep it completely intact. Excuse me. Six laps, so it must be 8 then. So why would you do 7? Honestly, I would love to know if this person that's sitting in the pits gets any sort of race points for this. I just have a feeling that they're sitting in the pits. They haven't quitted out, so either that or they've just been kind and just giving people their wins, which they could be. Like lobbies like that in Call of Duty, weren't it? Cheap lobbies, and you get banned if you go into a cheap lobby, but you didn't know you were in a cheap lobby, so you just got, and you'd get bloody banned for it. It's like you'd be like doing really good, really well, and then realise later on that you got banned for being in the cheap lobby. And it was like, what? I was just doing really well. I've done that before as well. Project Gotham Racing. It's how I met my pal Enjoy. Anyone that knows him. Racing Mondays and things like that. He hasn't raced with us for a while, but I was playing Project Gotham Racing, and we were playing what I thought was a race, and I was leading the race, and then I got a load of abuse afterwards because I thought I'd won the race, come first. Wow, you know, it's quite an achievement, you know, coming first. You know, quite new to Project Gotham Racing as well, and new to fairly online sort of gaming in general, because wasn't exactly all the rage back then, was it? And he politely messaged me and said, "You do realise that the aim of the game..." Oh, hang on, there we go again. "You do realise that the aim of the game wasn't to win the race." I said, "What?" "I guess it's cat and mouse. You're supposed to chase people. When you've got enough points, then you win the race." Ah, so that's why I got all abused. Like, yeah. But he explained the game to me. We've been friends ever since. I thought I was winning the race. Noob moment, so to speak. Noob. Did they give me 2 points? It did give me a second point, didn't it? Really should have done this without any instant points, should I? It's a freebie. It literally is a freebie. Freebie win. But I know it's going to be taken away. I know it's going to go like this doesn't count. But let's just do it anyway. The only race what's there, can't there? I'm half expecting the update to drop though. It's going to go right. We're back across the finishing line. It's like, no, you would have won, but you need an update. Break. So here's 7, going through 7. Is there another lap? Is there another lap? No. That win. Oh shit! I can't pause it. Can I? I've only pause it to read. I'll get that in a minute when I'm on the straight. How long is this race? 8 laps. Right, let's just go really slow. Right, that win was about as likely as me winning a death loop with no damage. It's given me another incident. I must have just caught the edge of the track. Although I did think I was on the curve, I will say that, but it was giving me another one. But never mind. 3 out of 28 bad, isn't it? We won't tell anyone that we didn't race anyone. Delete the footage afterwards. Never happened. It was full of about 20 people, honestly. Another minute. Break it down. Around that corner. Was it worth it? Well, for the achievement, I suppose it would. They don't have to know, do they? They don't have to know. All these people. Well, God, Dave won a race. They don't need to know that it was with no one actually there, do they? 9 laps. What's going on? It's an endless race. That's what it is. False pretenses. See what fool comes into this and carries on racing. Look, he's still there 3 hours later. Ha ha ha. I actually think there's a timer in the corner, isn't it? I just can't see it with the. Can't see it because my Twitch little thing's over the top. So is it when it times out? Is that what it is? No, it's still going. Maybe it's 10 laps. Disconnected from a server. You know it. You know it's going to happen. Around the corner again. Here we go. Still going. 10 laps. What the heck? It's an endurance race. Just wondering whether it is the time. I just can't see the time. What the time is saying in the corner. Albie, can you just post the time in the chat what it says in the top right hand corner of the stream? That'd be good, buddy. I'm totally put off because why is this race not finishing? It literally is waiting for me to disqualify myself, isn't it? Watching on your phone, it's tiny. I think the race length may be everyone left. Yeah, it might be. It might be a stupid race length. That's what I was saying. It's still going 3 hours later, and that bloke's just sitting in the pits because he won't leave, but he knows he's, There is a timer ticking away on the top right-hand corner. I just don't know what that number is. My Twitch is in the way, and I can't pause it or anything like that to move it. So it's actually quite annoying. Maybe it's 12 laps. Go again. 11 laps. It's bugged. We're in this race forever. Got to finish counting down surely in a minute. Counting down something, isn't it? Still going. It's just 59. I can't see the minutes. That's the thing. Oh, it's 2 minutes. 2 minutes 40. I think I can see 2 on my Twitch screen, so I can't see the seconds. But it's not 2 hours remaining. Get out of it. No, it's not 2 hours remaining. I'm hoping next one. Proper endurance race. That is why everyone left, isn't it? That's why everyone's like, fuck that, I ain't gonna do that. It's gonna change. I'll see how far my Twitch screen is behind in a minute. Yeah, it's changed to 1 on mine, so it's definitely a minute 50 odd seconds. So it's I suppose it's a time thing. How many laps can you do in that amount of time, isn't it? So slightly different rules to the race as opposed to an actual amount of laps. It is just an endless. See how far you can get, isn't it? In a set amount of time. Oh, well. It is coming to an end. At least that's how I'm reading this. I'm hoping this is going to work like that. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that's how it's going to work. So my screen should change to 0 now in a minute. I can see I can't quite see the time on my display. It's gone to 0, so it's literally 46 seconds left. 46 seconds left, and then find out whether it's going to go. No, not enough people in the game. You do not get your win. Invalidated. Computer says no. Right, 20 seconds. 20 seconds till we find out. Or is it 20 seconds and then it's the last lap that you're on, maybe? Could be that as well, couldn't it? There's a timer and then it's whether it finishes. We'll have to find out. 7 seconds. 2. The timer is finished, so it might be like this last lap. That's what it's going to be on this last lap. So finish the lap that you're on. So at least let's hope so. Or it's reset. less than a minute to go. And then we find out what's what. I know what is what is what is what is what the fuck. I don't know the song. I have no idea, but that's what crops in my head now whenever I say that. And if you know that song, bonus points. You're probably like, what the fuck? What the fuck did you just say? What? Shit, I'm gonna get another instant point. No, I'm not. Nearly there. At least there's toast. Broke the game. Gotta be done, isn't it? There you go. Thank God for that. Fuck's sake. But it's a win. Is it a win? Is it going to count? Is an achievement going to pop up for winning an online race? I'm getting level points for it. Am I going to get safety points? Not enough drive. You affect your rank. What a bastard. Does it give me the win, though? No, you fuckers. Oh, no, it didn't. The achievement has popped up. It's just popped up. But as for points in an official win, I don't think it counts. You know, bastards. You know, but oh well, that was a weird one, wasn't it? That was a weird one. Charity, giving charity to me. Does it count? If I go into my Rennsport now, does it actually say I want to race? Driver card? No, it doesn't. But race history here. Race history. Does it? Oh, it does count as a win. Look, and if I look on the app, because there's an app for Rennsport, which is absolutely brilliant because it keeps you in tune with what's going on and when the next contests are and stuff like that. If I look at the app, it should, fingers crossed, is going to come up with a win. It's going to have he's won a race, event, garage, profile. Please tell me how many races are first place. There you go. Got a win. It counts on the app. And a poll on the app as well. Look at that. It doesn't look so bad now, does it? 1 first place, 3 pole positions, 3 top 3 finishes, and 9 top 5 finishes online. So that ain't too bad, is it? It's just a shame that I didn't get any points for it. Retire at the top. I shall retire now. Retire. I've won the race. Delete the game. That's all that counts. But what I'm going to do there is I am going to leave it here, buddy. I'm going to leave it here today. Well, certainly at the moment. Opportunity might present itself later on today. I don't know. But we'll leave it here. What we'll definitely be back is guaranteed to be back. Unless something happens, obviously, Family Guy first and all that sort of stuff. But everything goes smoothly. Back for Thursday for a bit of Titanfall. 20:30 GMT. So a bit of Titanfall. Everyone is welcome as always. So if anyone wants to pop in, just if you pop in, don't be ridiculously good. You know, dumb yourself down a little bit. And certainly no hackers welcome. Have a great day. All the best. And I'll catch you another time. Laters.